we're all going to bite the bullet someday and meet our maker. But what if our maker isn't ready to meet us and sends us back for another go-around? Reincarnation, in religion or philosophy, what is it? How does it work? What are the origins? And how is it viewed around the globe? That's right, reincarnation. Let's start talking. First up, let's get some statistics out of the way. Here in America, about 33% of us believe in reincarnation, and that's compared to about 71% that believe in heaven. Of course, if you're not talking religion, 83% of us believe in some kind of afterlife. Now, statistics aside, and let's keep them numbers off to the side because we are talking personal beliefs here. But do know that the belief in reincarnation is nothing new, not even when it comes to Christianity, even though the Christian Church finally seemed to reject the idea at the Second Ecumenical Council of Constantinople in 553 AD, because that's when Christianity stipulated there is no pre-existing souls, which basically means the soul was created as it was being born. Despite Christianity washing away the concept of rebirthing your soul, reincarnation was first introduced 1,000 years before Christians decided it wasn't a thing, by Hinduism, and first appearing in their religious texts of the late Vedic period, which was around 1100 to 500 BC. So for all practical purposes, the belief in reincarnation actually started in ancient India. Now, with its origins out of the way, let's ask ourselves, what the hell is reincarnation and how is it supposed to work? And the definition is pretty simple. After your body withers and rots, your soul gets another chance with another body. But like everything, the devil is in the details and how it's supposed to work. And there is some variation in the inner workings in what Hindus, Buddhists, and Jainists believe. And for those who are not aware of what Jainism is, it's an ancient Indian belief of simply do no harm, and it currently has anywhere from 5 to 10 million followers. What we call reincarnation, they call samsara. The belief itself is, as I said, quite simple, that upon your death, your soul leaves your body and is reborn as a human, an animal, or perhaps as a different life form, and yes, that does include aliens. The devil that's in the details, though, is how they all define the soul on its journey. Both Jainism and Hinduism believe that the soul is eternal, and Buddhism thinks otherwise, and I'm going to leave that right there. Now that we have the facts and history out of the way, good stuff like, where's the evidence for reincarnation? And I'm just giving you a heads up here that there's some fascinating, weird evidence out there. But like a lot of things, how you interpret that evidence is completely up to you. But if you ask Google, you'll find that there's no strong evidence for reincarnation. But now fuck me, because I'm not so sure about that. Because there's some people out there that will tell you different, based on their own experience. Dorothy Eady is one such person. Born in 1904, she fell down some stairs at the age of 3. A fall that knocked her out, to the point where her parents thought she might die. But when young Dorothy woke, she was a completely different person. Different in that her speech and accent were different, in that she kept telling her parents she wanted to go home. Nobody understood what young Dorothy was trying to say about her home, till her parents took her to the British Museum where there was an Egyptian display, to which Dorothy immediately recognized as her home. Needless to say, Dorothy grew up to be one of the world's leading Egyptologists, and that's where her knowledge of her past life paid off, in dividends. As fascinating as her story is, she's not alone. There are literally dozens of people who claim they remember their past lives. One of the most remarkable examples are the Polak twins, a tale of 2 young sisters, aged 6 and 11, who were killed when a car hit them on their way to church. A year later, their mother gave birth to twins, and the story goes full weird from there, because as the young girls aged, they started remembering shit. Shit that they shouldn't remember. Like the car accident itself, and they both talked about it and how they died. And if that ain't enough to tell you that our reality is just weird, I got nothing more to say. So enjoy your life, my friends, because the next one, you might be paying for all this sacrilege. Reincarnation. What a concept. You know, and it's a beautiful concept. And it just points more to that there is something after, which is kind of nice to know. But that's only if you buy into all the stories you tell, like the Pollock twins and I can't remember what the lady I mentioned in the video, the Egyptologist, uh, Dorothy Eady. Yeah, there I go. Yeah, you know, it makes you wonder though. I mean, I don't know why. What would be the point of coming back as like an ant or a squirrel or an animal of any sort? Because if they're not, well, I don't know. Who knows what God's plan is? I certainly don't. But, you know, what would you like to come back as? Other than a rich, beautiful movie star. Yeah, I think personally, if reincarnation is a thing, I think I'm an old soul and I think I'm on, one of my last trips here as a human. These ways I would hope that would be the case, but maybe not. And maybe I just need to do a couple of shots of tequila and think about it. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, maybe I'll come back as the alien that comes back and introduces himself to Earth. Okay, what the fuck am I talking? I don't know. I really don't. See ya.